What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Age of Wonders 4 series on the Story Realm. We are currently on the third part of the story, running some evil Ratkin Mystic with the potential side. Last time we left off, we did go ahead and get one of the rituals to take over Fricka. Sadly, we've had some tough battles against her forces over here. I think we've dealt with 6 of her armies. And as a result, we lost Carissa, who we are trying to resurrect. I think we actually already did. But in this fight, we did lose both of our mimics. We lost the Soother, and Kaige-O is going back to the Astral Void for a little bit. Lamentis is doing well, though, but we are going to fall back our forces over here. And wait for some reinforcements. I think that would be for the best. Lamentis, what can we get you here? Unyielding. Ooh, that's actually really nice. Dispel 1 negative status effect. At the end of this turn, adjacent enemies lose -5 morale. You have some really good abilities. And we are preparing to go ahead and make our full race undead. You have the White Wolf. You have a warding torso. Magic damage doesn't help you. Let's go Invigorating Cloak. You do have the option for a Lightning Spear, but that'll disable your shield and your mount. Okay, looks like we're good on equipment. Alright, Carissa the Red, yes, we did resurrect her, so we're trying to bring her on up. We are trying to vassalize these people. We do have an invading force coming from here. We are also trying to vassalize here, which we are very close, which means we'll get some Rally of the Lieges soon. Right now we can get Death Guard, Mortalist, Butcher Ogres, and Brewer Ogres. I would like to get some more Ancient Wonders under our control. That's just more Brewer Ogres and Butcher Ogres. This would give us Corrupt Souls, which, we already have access to those. You are pulling up more forces. I think we just fall back here for now. I don't really want to fight that force right now. We do have this army ready to go. So let's go ahead and pull you up as reinforcements. 3 full stacks, I'd feel much more confident in that fight. Pact of Loyalty. Ruler's in the Void, so we're not going to be able to use Whiteborn yet. But that is going to cost 100 souls, or maybe it costs 100 souls to cast. We can get another hero to join us. Okay, we have a lot of options. Or we could resurrect somebody. Do we have any high levels? We have a level 7. Another level 7. What are we getting from the recruitment pool? Level 7. I think I'd rather just recruit somebody. Carissa, we're gonna pull you on down to here probably. Okay, we're getting a Spell Weaver, a Spell Shield. We need 2 more units over here. We need more melee troops. Let's get a Spell Shield going. Your remains have been collected. Kaige-O is in the Void. Can't cast any spells right now. Can we? Ooh, we can do this right now. What does this help us with? Plus 30 knowledge income, but we're frozen on knowledge anyways. Yeah, that's not going to be useful to us. So, Let's go ahead and end the turn. We might go for Pyre next. Take Pyre out, maybe Solaria, and then go after this Ritual Circle. We might end up taking Murkwater out too to get this Ritual Circle. Solaria we're not quite at war with, are we? It says that they're neutral. Then it also says, it shows Fricka here. Why? I guess it is owned by Fricka. Who are you owned by? Also Fricka. Huh. I wonder why it doesn't show the war symbol yet. You are a free city. You're not owned by anybody. And then this guy we were trying to vassalize, but here raised their settlement. We need to take out Ostad and probably go after Safe Ward. Okay, I think we're ready to go ahead and end the turn, so let's do it. Okay, it looks like their forces are moving up north. Doesn't look like we're being chased here. This will add phoenixes to a rally of lieges, which would be amazing. We are about to vassalize in a single turn. Proc hold, which will be nice. You will give us Immortals, Death Guard, Pursuers, Mortalists, Deathstalkers. Never seen these before. Jump onto the target enemy unit, knocking them back, then enter defense mode. That's pretty fire. You also have Phase Beasts. If we could get that through the Rally of Lieges, that would be sick. Alright, let's keep pulling you back away from the enemy so we can heal. Still haven't checked out the underground yet. We do have good sight lines over here. They might be going after Pyre. Alright, we can't see the enemy forces. There they are. But with 3 armies, I'm feeling a little more confident in that. Where did we get upgrades? Stelgardus. Blacksmith is the only thing boosted. Stropolis, you can annex a province. We kind of want you to stick to the mines though, right? You have the prospecting governor. Yeah, mines grant additional gold and stability. Is there anything that you really need? What reduces... Ooh, 1 spell slot and some casting points. We want the Room of Recall next. That way if Kaige-O Pox goes down again, it won't take as long. You have everything boosted for the most part. So let's just get a Forester going, I suppose. Although you're starting to hurt on Public Order. You're a Wizard Governor. What does that do? More combat casting points. What kind of special provinces do we have? Does anything give... Ooh, the Soul Well could be nice. We don't have anything that gives stability. Which isn't really good. I guess we'll just go for a forester. That is hurting our income. You're gonna stay. You're gonna stay. Production. I guess let's go the blacksmith. Draft income could be nice. And we are just gonna keep playing patient. Can't quite afford a hero yet. Oh no! The madness of Mashara the Radiant. Begone, foul spawn of Abadoth. A righteous shout pierces the skies as Mashara the Radiant descends from above with holy fury. Your dark disguises cannot fool my true sight, for your inner demons have betrayed your purpose. The crimson caldera is an ever-flowing chalice of violence and death. I will drink from it. Lay down your weapons and you may find peace in the afterlife. All who resist will be struck down and purged. You shall have your war. Traces of the Gilder Coil, Aftermath. While you ponder your strategies for this war with many fronts, your scouts are returning now from the different regions of the Crimson Caldera. They speak of demonic encounters, vicious monsters, and rampant war bands roaming the land. Mad testaments to the rulers long fallen who came to the Crimson Caldera and searched for the Gilder Coil's power. As Shadow Lord, you may claim any of the treasures your scouts have brought back from their journeys. The Artifice Orb. It's only tier 2. 174 gold. Or draft in Astropolis. Let's take the money. Take the coin they looted on the many roads they trod. A free city declared war on us. Okay, so Solaria is at war with us now. You are now a vassal of mine. You need to improve your vassalage. Whispering Stone has returned. Oh, from over here. How did we discover her? And also, okay, we can get undead. This is gonna be huge. Apply to Kaige-O pox? Oh, interesting. Let's go ahead and transform. Sick. Awesome. Does that apply to you as well? No. You are not undead. But all of your forces are. At least all the rats are. Okay, we need to do Mind Thread. Launch it. Mashara the Radiant. There's an old saying that what an Inquisitor fears the most is the Inquisition itself. Lithal Nightweaver speaks slowly, interpreting the glimpse of Mashara's mind. It seems that the zeal of Mashara the Radiant is driven by her fear of not being worthy herself. By culling evil, she attempts to prove her purity of faith, yet she earns the true path to ascension is still hidden from her. What you need is a Shrine of Smiting to threaten Mashara's judgment. The plan is good, yet where would I find a Shrine of Smiting in a demonic realm? I applaud your determination, Kaige-O Poxturned. Lithal Nightweaver claps her hands ostentatiously. You truly have become a weaver of nightmares. The trap has been prepared, time to lure your victims to their doom. Many of the Shadrai have expressed their desire to lend more aid. Choose what you deem the most helpful for your campaign. Ooh, Magma Spirits of Yaka. Breastplate of Egard. Ooh. Tide Spirits of Nimue. The glory will be mine alone. We don't really need Imperium. This breastplate would be kind of sick, but do we want Magma Spirits? Incinerate, or do we want Tide Spirits? Tidal Wave, Drenching Phase. I think I'm gonna go Magma Spirits of Yaka, because Yaka was a part of the first part of our story. The demons of Abadoth bask in corruption. Lithal elaborates. More than destruction, they seek to foster the inner demons of their victims. On rare occasions, those fiends succeed in dragging a shrine of smiting to their demonic realm, where they bind and attempt to turn it through never-ending rituals. There is one such shrine of smiting chained to the Crimson Caldera. Free it and it won't deny you the judgment of Mashara the Radiant. Judgment Day will be coming. Where is that at? Oh. Oh my gosh. Shrine of Smiting, a Baylor, 2 Chaos Eaters, Inferno Hounds, and a Gremlin. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to take care of Fricka first. We got the Rainbow Clover. 100 relations with free cities and rulers. It's not super useful. Kaige-O Pox has returned, and he's got his Magma Spirits. Okay, so we can get a Death Knight, an Elementalist, a Warrior, a Spellblade, a Ranger, Defender. We're gonna want to stick with people who are level 7. So what do we have? Kaige-O Pox is a Warlock. Carissa is a Spellblade. You are a Death Knight. A Ranger. A Warrior. And an Elementalist. So what, we have everything? We have everything. How many undead rats do we have? With Kaige-O Pox, we have 3. Let's get more people from our vassal. Ooh, we could hit you. What do you guys need? Probably another Corrupt Soul. Your army could use a Corrupt Soul. Summon Snow Spirit is finished. Let's select our new research first. Cruel Weaponry. Plus 30% damage against units with morale of low or worse. City Spell. This could actually be kind of nice, now that we're starting to get different types of units, but I'm gonna go Cruel Weaponry first. How are we looking in terms of victory? 2nd in military, 3rd in expansion, 4th in magic. We need 4 gold Ancient Wonders bound. 134 provinces. Unit slain, 2 more ritual circles, 3 more Gaudier defeated. We are 3rd overall, 2nd in military, 3rd in expansion, 3rd in magic, 4th in economy, 3rd in diplomacy. So Mashara is no joke. 1st in expansion, 1st in magic, 1st in military. Yeah, she is no joke. Okay, hero, hero, hero. Who do we want? I kind of feel like this Spellblade looks kind of cool. You have a tier 3 Charge Strike, Assassin Strike. You are an Initiate of Chaos. Lightning Evoker. You're a Trollkin Governor, but we have so many heroes and not enough cities. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and bring you on in, good sir. We're probably gonna send you south. Okay, we got the Spellblade. You have a bunch of rock giants. We need to run. I'm gonna try and send you guys on over to meet up there. We have 4 out of 6 points. I might do a Butcher Ogre and a Brewer Ogre at Magitarium. It's gonna be a good chunk of our money. And then we wanted to do a... Corrupt Soul's not gonna be quite ready. We could do Blizzard instead. Let me see what's going on over here. Actually, you can see what's going on over here. Okay, this army's not scary. This army is with the Phoenix and Fire Giant. But I think I'm still gonna risk it, and I'm gonna cast a Blizzard. So let's do this. Some of our people are pretty weakened. I'm assuming there's nothing else we can cast right now. Soul Collection. I don't know how many... Can we have unlimited amount of... I mean, that's not going to do us any good. We have 1 skirmisher unit. Plus 10 hit points for our shield, shock, fighter, and skirmisher units. And weakening aura. I think I'm going to go for Fetid Legion. This is going to be tough. I am curious, what does auto resolve give us? That's honestly not bad, but we're going to fight this one. I think we're going to take worse losses from fighting, but it's a big battle. And plus, we need to improve all combat skills. Plus, we see a new unit in the Fire Giant, which is pretty sick. Fire Giant has a Heavy Charge Strike, a Volcanic Smash, and a Conjure Runestone. What the heck does that do? It's a tower. Alright, well obviously the Phoenix I'm a bit worried about. Soothing Breeze off the rip. Of course, we got all poison right here. And all of their melee troops are coming towards our melee troops. I'm gonna keep my troops together. This could be painful in terms of spells, but we'll see what happens. Now, that doesn't kill you. What a static charge. Ooh, units attacks. Nice. Alright, we gotta keep in mind Berserk's gonna hit. But for now, let's play patient. Let's do this thing. Infectious Insanity is tough. Yeah, that sucks. Now, you can hit all of these units. That's really hard to pass up. You just hit everybody with dissonance as well. Do you have... You just have insanity, so you did resist. But we're gonna have the potential problem of Berserk next turn. We probably want to start hitting... Let's see, what else? What other options do we have here? Let's get our heal here. That's a pretty nasty attack. If we can take out their hero, that would be amazing. That was pretty fire. And we go Channeling Ritual. Where's our other Spellweaver? There's no way you can hit. You guys can start flanking over here. At least you got the disease, I guess. Ah, the lifesteal. That's so clutch. Alright, nobody's gonna be able to reach our Spellweaver right here. Except for potentially these guys. Oh, we don't have very many melee troops. That's the issue here. There's so many issues we could potentially run into. And you have a chance to freeze. They both resisted it, but it did make them slow. The only one that can reach us right now is the Warhound. I think I defend with everybody else. When we get closer to taking out that hero. Yeah, let's do it that way. Hopefully this Berserk isn't bad. I'm praying. So we lost 2 units in the auto-resolve. It looks like we're gonna lose that Spellweaver. These guys went berserk. And at least they killed a unit and gave us some zombies. Looks like that was the extent of it, though. Now, what do we want to do next? We're probably going to want to heal. Might have been best to move you first. Some solid damage there. Take it. You can for sure kill. We'll take that kill. Oh, you can kill 3? Oh my gosh! We gotta take that. It's amazing. I'm gonna move you here so that you can move up and hit the fire giant. Let's take out this Phoenix. Well done. They are gonna have the fiery rebirth, I would assume. We did just get zombies. Alright, Corrupt Soul, there's not much else for you to do but go here. You still have another retaliation. Let's go ahead and hit here. Okay, who else do we have? We have our Soother, who cannot heal. You could heal somebody. You can summon an undead unit. Let's wait on that. Who else can go? What's there? What is that? Can't tell. And we could just move up and shield wall. You can kill. Let's take that. What does this do again? Status vulnerability, dissonant, amplified magic. We could potentially try to polymorph. Ah. 59%. I mean, that would be so huge. To Grimbeak Crows? You gotta be kidding me. These guys are fleeing. It's actually nuts. Who else can go? You guys can. Let's play on the safe side, because we might not lose anybody here. You guys still need to go. And that lifesteal is bonkers. It's amazing. You won't take damage anymore, or we could try and freeze you. Amazing. I mean, they were fleeing anyways, but I feel like you have the potential to cause the most damage. Let's see if we can't get a freeze instead. 90%. Yeah, I'd rather do that. Kind of guarantee that they don't do damage. White Witch move by themselves. Ignite. We might not lose anybody this fight. This could be a really solid one for us. That's fine. Alright, 2 of their units are routing. You're still polymorphed. Now, if we kill you while in polymorph, are you gonna convert back? Let's test it. He just dies? That's actually nuts. Alright, you can kill here. And now you should be able to kill. You can engage in melee. Go ahead and hit twice. Nice crit. And finish the fight. No losses. That was a tasteful victory. Izar gained a level. Nice. 51 souls, 150 knowledge. Oh, how do we not take a bone dragon? We could get 2 if we wanted. I'm gonna just stick with 1. Own a dragon. Smasher of dragon slaying. Oh, lordy. That was amazing. A wonderful fight. I'm kind of tempted to give you that. Charge attack. It does disable your mount. Let's look here. We kind of want you to keep getting HP. Give you more survivability. Who else could we give that to? Ooh. We could give it to Carissa, couldn't we? Ah, you have a 4. Okay, you might go well on you then. Because we have you with the White Wolf. I don't really want to give that up. I'm going to give it to you. You can have the hammer. Now you're going to do extra damage to dragons, right? It's kind of your big thing. If we cancel, we lose the what's Consume Chaos? Because we lose the Assassin Strike. Targets all adjacent enemies, removes all negative status effects, deals 12 random elemental damage for each status effect removed. Keen, you have Plant Slayer. Dissonant, Sundered Resistance, Arcane Skirmisher, Evasive Strikes. Okay, so you also do Remorse. And that weakens morale. Yeah, let's go. Let's go with it. See, you're not gonna do magic attacks. Although you do have the one thing. Let's give you the cloak. And we'll give you the murder ring. Let's do it. Okay. Orders required over here. You're gonna move on over. Derek the Ruthless has been captured. Okay, so now we're recruiting for these armies. You have a lot of casters. We're getting the Brewer Ogres. Bunch of spell weavers. I think I'm gonna go another spell shield here. Ah, we can't afford it yet. Okay. Well, I think we're ready to go ahead and end the turn then. I'm hoping to hit a stud next turn. We are gonna want some replenishment though. And we're gonna want to see if they bring up any reinforcements. Oh, lordy. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, no! She's gonna steal the vassalage away from us. It's not gonna be enough. You little jerk. Alright, Fetid Legion. Yes, absolutely. Corrupted Soul, Spirits, Spell Shields, and our Bone Horrors. That sounds pretty solid to me. We can afford that upkeep, but our mana upkeep's gonna start taking some hits. You got the Wizard Tower. Is there anything we want to grab? I mean, why not, right? Instantly gain that knowledge. Oh, an instant heal. Okay. Friendly army spell. Universal camouflage. City structure. Terraforming. I guess we'll go Veil of Darkness. Don't really know there. Beacon of Valor. Requires 2 foresters and you have 0. You have 2 mines, 2 conduits. You would benefit the most. That would give us 50 more knowledge. It's gonna be all of our money. What do we have here? A single unit. Who can start sieging? I don't think anybody can quite yet. Alright, let's get you into Sinren's army. I'm gonna keep you back a little bit. That gives us another turn of replenishment at least. They're about to catch me. But you can travel quite far. Are you gonna get caught? No. And we'll get some additional healing there. You're gonna stay. You could keep moving. Okay, that's an NPC army. You're gonna stay. I guess we can go for the Scholars Guild here. And I guess here we'll go for the Blacksmith. We need some more money boosting buildings. But we should be able to start sending this force back south here shortly. We got a Spellweaver coming in, and that's gonna be it. Can't afford anything else right now. Our mana income's not looking super hot. The Bone Dragon. That's gonna be huge for us to have. Having our own tier 4 units. Alright, only one more turn until this is done, I believe. Which will be nice. What is this? Question of Heritage. Fearmonger. Route enemy units. Combat in enemy territory. Let's go Raider, I guess. Okay, we do have our ogres. How far can you move? Up to here. Alright, ogres into this army. Okay, so we're gonna want to keep some units back to continue healing. You do have a Chaos Eater over here. Let's keep the Spell Shield, or the Spellweaver back. Anybody who's not full health needs to stay back. What do you have? You have some Blessed Souls. We're not gonna have a lot of money. They don't have ballistas, supposedly. Undermining the walls and... Raiding party, that should get us, what, 200 gold? Let's do that. You guys aren't full. Go into this army. You guys are full. You guys aren't quite full, so you can heal. Okay, let's do something like this. 2 turns, we can siege this. I am going to increase my city cap here. I think that's a smart idea. Domain is being invaded. Whispering Stone. No! We lost it. Alright, we need to hit Pyre. We need to vassalize somebody. I wouldn't mind taking this settlement. Because then if we could get this... Oh, we could get a Bone Dragon from the Legion. Hey, I think this is a city that we want to take for ourselves. Okay, they do have Breccia here, which it looks like they just established. Okay, so we take this settlement and then kind of decide where we go from there. How far can you move? So you would be out of range there. It's kind of frustrating. Manahold is sending a war party, so we might have to keep these armies back for now. I might hold off on going after Fricka. Take on this war party. Take this settlement and vassalize you. Vassalize this settlement. Let's get a mint going. Boost that gold income. You're gonna stay. Let's go ahead and end one more turn. Ooh. That's a lot of forces that they're potentially sending our way. Of course, we're not able to see it. That could be scary. And if they can hit us next turn... I mean, we have our Bone Dragon, but they could have more Phoenixes or something. Alright, let's get you moving down. You can hit this army. Those rock giants make me nervous. What are you? A ritualist. You have Spirit Blast, which where our units are gonna be weakened. We do have some very solid units, though. Alright, let's go ahead and take this fight real quick. What does auto-resolve give us? Alright, we'll take that. We don't need to fight that one. Could get another Bone Dragon. I think I'm gonna commit to that. Fiend Slaying Staff. Alright, I'm probably gonna swap out the Brewer Ogre. And put Carissa in here. Then we move you on up. Carissa can hold down this army. I like this army a lot. You are definitely a lower tier army. I'm very nervous about this. I don't know what they're bringing. I mean, we could go and reveal the map. Or we do the Grant Vision. I don't know if this will allow us to see. That kills our mana. It does allow us to see. Okay. So a Bastion, a Pyromancer, and a Gremlin, but we aren't able to see this army. I think we might be able to do that. I wish we had that healing spell right now. Let's get Blizzard ready. We're running really low on mana. Alright, this is Carissa the Red. You are going to have a majority undead units. Yeah, that's pretty fire. Plus 10% damage, 15 hit points. It's kind of hard not to go for. That'll put our dragon at 155 hit points. Bone Horror 135, Spellweavers 120. Yeah, I like that. My problem is that you guys still need quite a bit of healing. You do. Your Spellweaver's super weak. We do have another Spellweaver to send on down. Let's get you moving. I actually shouldn't have moved you down here, because we're going to want to send you up this way. They have the invading force coming. Storm spirits, spell shields, and a ranger. We want you to have more mines. Go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and get the monolith going. We want that mana income. You've been captured, which gives us some more knowledge. And that's all we have for this turn. We definitely got these forces rebuilt. I'm pretty happy with the forces we have here. I'm a little nervous about some of them being weakened. But we might be able to start taking a stad. We did get a vassal at least, which is great news. Sadly, we lost out on this vassalage, but next time, hopefully we take a stad. We send some armies up here to vassalize these two settlements, which should help us out. And then we start moving south while these guys continue to conquer from here. But all of that next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.